What's going on, Big Schlong Gamers? It's Spencer, and today I'm ranking the top 5 score streaks in Cold War zombies. That's it. If you haven't already, leave a like, subscribe, all that cool nonsense. AI, subscribe to me. Luca Villarosa, Donald Graham, Exotics RL, and Hydro K YouTube, subscribe to me. And if you do, you'll get shout out just like them. Plus, 3 midgets in a cop costume will not come to your house and beat you severely. So you don't want that to happen. But other than that, gamers, let's get into it. For number 5 on the list, this doesn't mean it's bad, but it made top 5, so that's pretty good. It's going to be the Death Machine. This is an absolute beast in Cold War zombies. I mean, just look at the gameplay. Literally, just look at it. It's absolutely amazing. The great thing about this weapon is it has 200 bullets. Just kidding, 400. 2,000 RPM. Absolutely shred zombies. You can take about 6 to 12 seconds to empty the clip completely, but like this gameplay right here, you can kind of savor it, you know, just lick it up a little bit, use Ring of Fire, kind of enjoy it, you know, pretty good. And it does a lot of damage. I mean, as you can tell, even just with Ring of Fire, I'm doing about 11k per shot. And then outside of it, it's about I would say over like, I think like 5,000. I think it's pretty good. It's not the best, just because if it had a little bit more ammo, or say if it was like, I don't know, an actual like drop, it would make it a lot better. Plus, honestly, it does take out bosses fairly quick. It is really good with the Ring of Fire, but unfortunately, just because I'm just talking about the weapon itself and Ring of Fire is not included, I'm just going to put this at 5, because if I was including Ring of Fire damage, this would absolutely beat some of the others in this. So, I mean, you know, I can say it would be better, but the only purpose I put this here is just because of that, and if it was a score streak. But honestly, it's still pretty good. I like it a lot, and it's pretty fun to use. Let's get into number 4. Coming in at number 4 on our list, it's going to be the Napalm Strike. Now, I know what you were thinking, right? Like, why this one, right? It's kind of not very used, besides, you know, Firebase E, when you get the free kind of little score streak with it, you know, when you do the little event, that round attack thing. But to be honest, it's actually really good. This is one of the ones I kind of slept on, in my opinion, but it takes out zombies and it does it quick with about a 3-second delay before the napalm actually goes, you know, everywhere. It can get you out of a sticky situation fairly quickly. I wouldn't say like a chopper gunner or a cruise missile, but hey, you do get what you pay for. It is 50 salvage, high salvage, cheaper than a cruise missile, and 150 high salvage cheaper than a chopper gunner, which, you know, obviously you get what you pay for, and what you get is actually fairly well. I mean, it's not the best of the best, but it is really good. Like I said, it does get the job done. It's like 7 or 8 Molotovs with a really big splash damage effect. Kind of think it like that, I guess. If you use the decoy grenades, you can get them grouped up. It's pretty easy to use, and it's pretty useful. Let's get to number 3. Do you like blowing stuff up? Do you like tearing up all that's in your path? Well, I got something for you. The War Machine. Let's get it. For this thing, it is an absolute beast. As cheap as a Napalm Strike, you're getting a little bit better, I would definitely say. For measly 100 high salvage, this beast can absolutely destroy multiple groups of enemies, and you get 12 shots, which is actually really good, and is not fairly go by quick. I would say you can really maximize this, and you can even put it away, which is really nice too. It has above the Napalm Strike, which is pretty nice. I mean, obviously it can clear zombies and it can clear boss zombies, but it's preferred to use it with Ring of Fire. But obviously we're not ranking it by that, so hence why it's at number 3. But overall, I would say that this is one of the better explosives within the game. I wouldn't use an RPG-7 or the Sigma. It's not very good, and this is temporarily, plus you get to have an extra slot for it, which is pretty nice, because, you know, you don't really want to trade your slots. I know you can have 3 in this game, but hey, why not have a temporary one that doesn't do as much damage on the ground shooting at yourself, rather than an RPG, which can literally kill yourself. The splash damage is actually fairly well to the player. If you shoot into a crowd of zombies at least 4 feet or 4 or 5 feet away from you, you're not going to damage yourself. And even if you do, you really don't damage yourself that much. Armor doesn't really absorb it. Plus, you don't take much damage from it. I think you have to shoot yourself about 3 or 4 times on the ground directly at your feet to kill yourself. So it's not too all over the place, but it gets the job done. So let's get into number 2, gamers. Oh no, what will I do on this rooftop? Oh, there's so many zombies. Where? Oh my god, I won't even kill them. Oh my. Nah, just kidding, baby. I got that cruise missile. Boom, 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 boom. The cruise missile is an absolute beast of a score streak. For a measly 150 high salvage, you can get something that turns zombies into absolute dust. It's quick, fast, and kills. You could say it's like me in bed. I go quick and fast and I kill. That's for you to decide if I'm joking or not. I don't know. That's your choice. But this thing is an absolute beast. And I'm not just saying this and throwing it around. I mean, this thing can get you out of a situation instantaneously. I mean, even people are using this in preference to round 100s. I mean, this thing gets you out of any sticky situation. Ring of Fire, you use that, kill all the zombies you can, and then let them pile up. Bam, use the cruise missile, you get your high salvage right back, especially on those higher rounds, and it clears out any zombie within your path, exploding and tearing up any boss zombie, really. I mean, any boss zombie. It will kill them, and if not, it'll split them like the Megaton. It will kill them absolutely, and it is great. It's all around a good score streak, quick, fast. Honestly, I don't know why they didn't bring this in sooner. I hope that they bring more like this, because it is fairly cheaper than the chopper gunner, but it delivers the same experience. Obviously, you do get more with the chopper gunner, but hey, if you're really getting out of a situation and you're broke, use the cruise missile. I mean, hey, what'd you expect to see? The chopper gunner is number one. I think we all kind of knew this, and you just wanted to see if I'd mess up and bash me in the comments. Not just playing. But this is an absolute great addition to zombies. I was a little skeptical at first when this first released with Cold War Zombies, and I was like, this will kill the kind of, I don't know, special situations in zombies where you're trapped. If you mess up, you're toast. But hey, this thing is actually really good, and it's balanced. It is actually fairly expensive. 250 high salvage can stack up a lot. You can't just spam this thing over and over. In fact, you can only have one up in the air, so in co-op games only one person could get out of a bad situation, and it will actually limit other aerial craft from coming in the air. So like cruise missiles, Napalm Strike, you name it. You can't go in the air while this thing is up. It lasts for about 30-ish seconds, 40-ish seconds, I'm estimating here. And it has a quick duration around the map. It doesn't feel like very long, but you can rotate the whole entire map, clear out any zombies. Zombies will hide within this, so if you're trying to kill zombies, you really have to know where they will actually go and spawn. Some of them run in buildings, especially in Mauer or Toten. They absolutely go everywhere. Sometimes they'll stand blankly, sometimes they won't. A lot of the time, like I said, they go in buildings. Instantly kills any zombie. It can kill bosses depending on if you target them or not. They won't pop up on your scanner for some reason on those higher rounds, or just later in the game they'll stop showing up, which is really weird. But hey, I mean, who doesn't love the absolute beast of a chopper gunner? I mean, if you made this far, you deserve a cookie. I love you, and tell me if you liked it or not. I mean, I really did try it. This is a really interesting thing I like to do. Top 5s are cool, but hey, if you made this far, I love you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day. See ya.